Welcome back to Around the Rock Sports. I'm Aaron Mary.
I'm Anthony Clifford.
And I'm Austin Agosti. Today's our first time back since spring break, so we're going to talk all about athletics over break, some things that have happened since we've been back, and March Madness. Let's get started.
Last Saturday, SRU baseball fell to Gannett University in a doubleheader, losing in high-scoring games. Facing the Knights in another doubleheader on Sunday, the men started off strong, scoring 2 runs and keeping the Knights off the bases through the first few innings. The Rock didn't walk away with the win, but still played well, with only 1 error and Frankie DeZero hitting a home run. Here's a highlight from the Sunday's games. Unfortunately, the Rock couldn't bounce back from the first loss and ended the week in 0-4, losing the last game 3-7. Rock baseball takes on Seton Hill in a doubleheader on Sunday at Jack Critchfield Park. Good luck to the team.
The softball team had a record of 5 wins, 7 losses over the spring break stretch down in Clermont, Florida. Sophomore catcher Leah Veith earned the PSAC West Athlete of the Week recognition last week from her performance in Florida. She went 12 of 23 at the plate with a .522 batting average and hit 2 home runs, 3 doubles, a triple, and had 11 RBIs. Congrats to Leah. When they got back home to PSAC play, they started off by winning a doubleheader at Clarion University, then lost both games in their home opener doubleheader against Lock Haven University this week. They play Tuesday at home against Cal U, so good luck to the team next week.
The indoor track season has come to an end, but we had 2 women travel to the NCAA championships this season. Courtney McQuaid and Maddie Marshall both started spring break a bit early and traveled to Pittsburgh, Kansas to take part in the 2-day event. Marshall finished 14th overall with a 3.83-meter jump, and McQuaid took 5th place with a 3.93-meter jump. McQuaid also was awarded All-American honors for finishing inside the top 8. All right, so let's talk about this a little bit. McQuaid, another All-American award. This is her 3rd in her career, 2nd in indoor, and she looks to get 1 more for her career this season in outdoor.
Another familiar name.
Yep, yeah.
Honestly, it's a name we've definitely touched up on in our time here.
Yeah, most of indoor, and I assume that will continue for outdoor.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Moving on back to Marshall, the other one that we've talked about a lot.
Yep.
She just missed, so basically you get 3 jumps, and her 3rd jump, it wasn't acceptable.
Right.
Didn't qualify, so that kind of knocked her back just outside of the top 8.
Which, like you said, she's a junior, right?
Yeah.
So she'll be back next season.
Yep,
So
she'll
we'll see
get.
how that works out.
Yep.
Yeah, honestly, if any indicator shows, like, it's only up from here.
Yeah.
Just keep going and grinding away.
Yeah, and I think that their transition's going well into outdoor.
Right.
So, as we step outside, spring break took on the outdoor team to Myrtle Beach. For the men, the Coastal Carolina Invitational, J.J. O'Leo and Dylan Columby both won in their events. J.J. won with a 50.59-meter discus throw, and Dylan won in the pole vault with a 4.41-meter leap. Emily Horseman and Juliet Ryan led the way for the women, as Horseman won the 100-meter dash and Ryan won the 5,000-meter dash. In the second meet, Aaliyah won the discus again with a 49.17-meter throw, and Caleb Smithco won the triple jump with a 14.59-meter leap. For the women, sadly nobody took home wins. McQuaid took home another NCAA mark with her 2nd place finish with a 3.65-meter pole vault. Throughout the whole spring break, the team combined for 32 PSAC marks. So just looking down, JJ's hot start, 2 wins already. Yeah.
It's like deja vu. Hear his name again.
Oh, yeah. And this is a different sport. I mean, in indoor, he would participate in shot put, and this is throwing discus on top of his shot put performances.
Yeah, it's unique to show how talented he is, being
Yeah.
able to compete at both these high levels in two different aspects of track.
Yeah.
Very talented.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, he's just not giving up. And another addition to this is just with Smithco, with his performance, he's coming
Right.
back from an injury, so that win meant a lot for him,
Right.
closing out his senior year as well. And then I just think we should touch on a little bit about the PSAC marks. I mean, 32 already. They had, I'm going to say, another 17 this past weekend, and then right now they're performing in North Carolina.
Just left this morning. Good luck to them this weekend.
Yeah,
Good luck.
yeah, everything's just going on with them, so it's just going great for them.
Yeah, it is.
So as I said, the indoor track team has traveled to North Carolina as part of the two-day event. So let's move on to football. Well, yes, football. As we are already entering early April, we are talking about it. Roland Rivers, the senior quarterback, sat down with me and spoke early about this season of rock football. Roland Rivers started his collegiate career in 2015 at Valdosta State University. In 2017, he injured his throwing shoulder, and he was forced to sit out. But he was not giving up on football. So in August of 2018, he transferred to Slippery Rock University. He would go on to lead them to an 11-3 record, winning the PSAC West, being named first team All PSAC, the third round of the D2 playoffs, and SRU's first and second ever road playoff victories. Now, as he enters his senior season of football, with the thoughts of SRU going back to the playoffs.
The expectations for this 2019 football team is to be a gritty, hard-working team that is resilient. We practice a lot about being relentless and just being a competitive football team. And so every day, off-season workouts right now, guys are competing with each other, looking to get better every day, and putting in the work necessary to be champions at the end of the season. So really happy with the way things are going this off-season. Just hired 2 new coaches that should help take our program to another level. So off-season workouts are going really good right now. This team is committed and destined for a great season in 2019. Well, it being my senior season, myself personally, I'm putting a lot of extra work in just to make sure that I'm doing everything I can to help this team win. I'm a selfless player. I care about the team's success, and so as the quarterback, as the leader of the team, I know that I have to lead by example and put in the work to where I'm trusted when it comes time to play on Saturday. So I'm 1 out of 11, but we have a team right now that's all committed and hungry for a championship. So I'm just falling in line with everybody else on the team and doing my job. No matter what adversity we go through, whatever situation, we're going to fight, we're going to stick together and do whatever we can to come out victorious. We got a lot of great guys on this team who are committed to winning and committed to being great and bringing the first championship back to Slippery Rock University. So you should expect fireworks, a lot of touchdowns, a lot of big plays, a lot of hard hitting, and just rock football the way that everyone knows and that we're capable of doing.
Rivers continues to prepare for the upcoming football season, and as the weather shifts to spring, he'll be hitting the fields and getting back into drills in no time. Rivers has already made a name for himself at SRU, and if he can bring back a PSAC title or even a state title to the Rock this fall, his name would be forever enshrined in Slippery Rock history. All right, guys, so let's talk a little bit about what we can expect from them based on what Roland said. I mean, I think I'm thinking better than last year.
I believe.
Yeah, the way that interview sounded and the way he carries himself, he is definitely a very competitive, determined quarterback ready to take Slippery Rock to the next level next season.
True leader, as you say, selfless, cares about the team.
Yeah.
And I think he gains the team's trust coming back from not even coming there, being there and in that spot.
Yeah.
I like that.
No, I agree. And I mean, if we look at the team as a whole, we only lose West Hill. I mean, that's your biggest loss.
Yeah.
And like you said, he's going to the draft.
Yes.
So it's not no easy loss to get over, but
No, getting your quarterback back, especially in his senior year when he's going to be determined like he is, it's always good to have that kind of a leader back for your year and your senior season determined and ready to go.
Yeah, I agree.
To finish the show, let's talk about March Madness. How's your guys' brackets?
That's something, you know. My big sleeper pick was UCF over Duke in the round of 32. If you guys watched that game, Came down to those final seconds with that layup and follow-up. So close to knocking off Zion Williamson. I'm not salty about it, I promise.
Hey, Virginia Tech, they played Duke tonight. So.
Virginia Tech does, and Virginia Tech played Duke earlier on in the year,
Right.
beat Duke, but that was without Zion.
Okay.
So let's see how that goes.
See.
I don't know. I'm looking. My bracket's gone. Don't care about them. But
Yep.
my girlfriend's bracket is at a 99.9% correctness,
Wow.
and
Dang.
it's not her first time, but it definitely just. I look back and I'm like, wow, how is hers so much better?
Yeah,
But
she want to pick mine
yeah.
next year?
Right.
I mean,
Mine's too.
yeah.
Like,
We're gonna have to. And then mentioning my sleeper pick, I'm going with Purdue. I think that win last night against Tennessee,
Yeah.
I kind of thought Purdue was that team that was going to be able to run with it, and I think
Yeah.
they will.
Carson Edwards, a nice
Yeah.
guard from them.
Yeah.
That was a unique game last night.
Yeah.
They were up 18, then
Yeah.
had to battle back to get to overtime and then won. For my sleeper team, I'm going with the Houston Cougars. Houston's going to play well tonight against Kentucky. You
Okay.
guys
Think so?
watch. Yeah, good, tight defense.
Kentucky's a good team.
Yeah.
They are good, but they're also very young. Houston's a talented team.
As you've seen before, Kentucky and their young
Yeah.
core always finds a way to come together.
I guess we'll see
And then
tonight.
they go to the league.
I guess we'll see tonight,
I
Anthony.
think it's 50-50. I think that your point with the young team definitely comes into play, but look at who's coaching them.
Exactly.
Coach
No, John
Calipari.
Calipari is one of the most
Yeah.
talented
He
coaches
is.
in
Yeah.
the nation.
I don't know.
Nation.
I have to lean on Anthony's side for this one. I
Alright.
just think that Kentucky can hold it together.
I
and
guess
win
we'll see
another one.
tonight, won't we?
Yeah, I guess we will. All right. Well, that's all we have for you guys this week on Around the Rock Sports. Make sure to tune in 2 weeks for our next show. Also, make sure to check out the SJA Town Hall meeting that's going to be live streamed this Tuesday during Common Hour. And make sure to check out the SJA Update election special featuring a roundabout table talk about this year's election.